Hey, welcome back everybody to Good Day Colorado. No matter how hard you try, there will inevitably be a time when stress in your personal life distracts you from matters of work. I mean, sometimes it's really hard to stay focused, so how can you do it when you've got a personal crisis going on at home? Career coach Chrissy Civic from Eat Your Career is here to answer your questions. So, I mean, this is tough because this is something inevitably if we have a death in the family or just personal things going on at home between you and your spouse or
happens
a kid.
all the time.
All the time.
Absolutely.
How do you stay focused? How do you keep that stuff at home and keep work at work?
Well, the first thing you want to do is just give yourself a little bit of time, you know.
Yeah.
We're human. We're not robots. These things happen. So you want to kind of lighten the load as best you can, reduce the number of meetings that you're taking, reduce the number of new projects that you take on, and just manage your expectations for yourself. You're not going to be at 100%. That's perfectly fine. The business will be okay, and you will eventually get back to normal.
Should you zip it? Should you keep all this stuff to yourself?
Yeah, you want to be really careful about who you share with and when and what you're sharing. So share very minimally. You don't want to talk to everyone. If it's something that has to do with your health or your medical information, you want to talk to an HR advisor before you share with anyone. And if you choose to talk to a trusted colleague or superior, tell them exactly what you need from them, how they can support you. I've heard from so many professionals that they get kind of marginalized after a conversation like this. People stop inviting you to meetings, they take on your projects for you, and they're trying to be helpful and supportive, but unfortunately that can be really damaging to your career.
Well, because sometimes actually working helps you take your mind off some of that stuff, right?
Exactly. There's two things here. First thing, you want to set some limits with friends and family. A lot of times they're trying to be supportive, so they pick up the phone, they call you in the middle of the day, and that just distracts you. It gets you emotional at work. So if you have to take a phone call like that, you want to leave the office, have it really quickly, and make sure that you let your friends and family know that when you're at work, you really want to focus on work, because it is about shifting perspective. You can look at work then as being an escape. It's a sanctuary. There's all this stress at home, but you go to work, you can focus on something different. It's an opportunity just to think about something different for 8 hours a day at least.
And you should nurture your support system. You should work on that.
Right. If you think about it, if you have a sick kid at home, for example, the only way you're going to be able to concentrate on work is if you know that there is someone at home taking care of your child, making sure that they're comfortable and safe.
That's interesting.
So you need to nurture that support network so they can help you, give you some peace of mind during those times.
Is there a point at which you should go to your boss and say, listen, here's the deal, I got something going on?
Yes, absolutely. And again, you want to share minimally, so you don't need to go into extreme detail, and be specific about what type of support you need and for how long you're going to need it.
Chrissy, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Some great tips, because an issue that so many of us at some point
struggle
all the time, struggle with it. And you can find out more of her advice on kdvr.com in our on-air section. Click on the link to Eat Your Career to get more advice on what you should do. I mean, guys, you know, I mean, we've all had situations at home. You just can't get it out of your head sometimes.
It's a great topic, Kirk.